9 activists with alleged Maoist links raided across the country by the Pune police this morning. At least 5 of them arrested. Raids have taken place in Delhi, Faridabad, Goa, Mumbai, Thane, Ranchi and Hyderabad. Poet and activist Varavara Rao was arrested in Hyderabad, and Uma Sudhir joins us for the latest on that. Uma, his family is saying that this is apparently in connection with his alleged involvement in a plot to assassinate the Prime Minister. What is the latest that we're hearing on all of this?
Ankita, I'm in fact outside Sundaraya Vijnana Kendra, where a short while ago a very crowded press conference was held, not just by the family members of Mr. Varavara Rao, but also others whose houses were raided. That included journalist Mr. Kurmanath. His daughter Pavana also was there, in fact, whose house was also raided. The first-hand account that we have from family members is that about 20 people, in fact, came into the home of Mr. Varavara Rao at around 6 this morning, and they identified themselves as Pune Task Force. They were all in mufti, none of them wearing their uniform. They did not show any search warrant. They, in fact, snatched the cell phones immediately, put them off, cut the landline as well, and then they started interrogating them and in fact turned the house upside down, is what a family member told us. And subsequently, when they were going away after several hours, his nephew Mr. Venugopal, in fact, pointing out that Mr. Varavara Rao is 78 years old, has in fact multiple tablets he and his wife use in order to be able to keep stable health, and they were kept in captivity without being able to communicate with anyone else for several hours, after which finally some books were taken away, hard disk was taken away, and then they were handed over documents which were in Marathi, which was, they would think, an arrest warrant, but it looked like a panchnama, they said. But because it was in Marathi, they couldn't make sense of it. Several civil rights organizations also here, in fact, Mr. Sudhakar, this raids that have happened across the country, what do you make of it? And against Ms. Varavara Rao, very serious charges being made.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, you see, today since morning 6 o'clock, they made a search and without any warrant or anything. And moreover, they served a warrant in Marathi language, which is not our language, and we don't even. They have taken the signature. See, this started in the month of June 5th, I think, when they sat together to fight against Gachiroli and all incidents, and then only this was fixed. Varavara Rao made as that he is making a plan to kill the Modi. So since that time, there was a lot of attacks and all everything. But yesterday, what happened immediately? I want to come to a direct point. Yesterday, when KCR met Modi, then match fixing was made. Why not? Without the help of police, Telangana police, it cannot happen. It cannot happen also. So with the help of Telangana police only, they made a match.
Telangana police, of course, provided a lot of, should I say, support. They were there outside, not allowing anyone to enter. But it was a Pune task force which, in fact, was there. Do you see any connection between the leaders arrested elsewhere and Mr. Varavara Rao being taken into custody today?
Yeah, that is there. Actually, it's not the arrest of Varavara Rao was not lonely made. In fact, at the same time, at different places in Delhi and Pune and in other places, their residents were raided. Particularly, the Bhima Koregaon incident when happened, June 6th itself, 5 Democrats were arrested. In the letters, what the police are alleging, in the letter which was confiscated by them, the name of Varavara was there. So there was a plan to kill Modi. So in that
is an allegation, of course. We don't know the genuineness of the letter itself.
Yeah, I just got information from Delhi. One of our comrades called me up and said Gautam Nawalkar, who's arrested today, right? His case has been before the court, and the court did not allow the cops to take Gautam Nawalkar to wherever they wanted to. So he's still in Delhi. He's detained in Delhi only. So the thing is, you see, I think it's all very well planned, right? It's not that Varavara Rao's arrest is not an isolated case. Today, what we see is that something is happening in Goa. Anand Tumde's house is being searched. Something is happening in Pune or Bombay. Suzanne Abraham, who is doing the case for the Bhima Koregaon issue, right? Her house is...
Is a link being made to Mr. Varavara Rao to what happened, the Dalit clashes, the attacks, the violence that happened there? Or is Mr. Varavara Rao's case being made out as separate, that there is a conspiracy to assassinate Mr. Modi?
This entire conspiracy theory, I think it's not new to the probably the Indian government or to the Indian people or even in AP. I mean, there were several conspiracy cases which really could not stand the test of the legal proceedings, right? So for Varavara Rao also, this conspiracy case I don't think is a new one. He's been a part of several so-called conspiracy cases. Now this entire conspiracy case, I think, is it's
Has
very
the family
clear.
been told where he's being taken next and what happens
No,
next?
No,
they have not been
actually,
told.
it is a larger design of the central government to implicate Democrats and intellectuals in such type of conspiracy.
I would actually ask you to identify yourself, sir.
Yes, I am Ravichandra, representing Telangana Praja Front and member of RWA, Rollers Writers Association. I would like to tell accurately what is happening in country, not only this Varavara case, you case of Sujan, advocate of Bombay, and Gautam Navalka, former editor of Economic and Political Weekly, and so many reasons are raided. It's not alone. It is a larger design of this government to create some fear psychosis among the intellectuals, who are the people who are supporting these movements should go away, should withdraw from the movement. That is the design.
Even in the press conference, I heard the mention of they allege that the meeting that Mr. KCR had with Mr. Modi yesterday, and they are saying that the Telangana government, in a sense, they are reading a political conspiracy into all this, even as they are calling this. I mean, in fact, they've given out a press release that says it's a fascist attack on progressive and democratic right activists. Back to you.